Here with Brad Poplawski, nice 3-0 sweep of the Grand Prairie Wolves. Looked like you boys were firing on all cylinders tonight. Once you guys had it going, it was relatively cruise control. A few ups and downs, but nothing major. Just your thoughts on tonight's game.
We had a pretty good. We were coming off a bye week, so we were able to get a couple guys healthy and rest up a little bit. And we had probably our best week of practice so far. And I thought that translated into the way we came out tonight. The guys, like you said, were fired up. And that led to us being able to do some good things. We had a pretty focused week as far as our game plan with them, and they did some of the things that we thought they would do. And when we did follow our game plan, it was pretty good. We got away from it, deviated from it at times, and that's kind of when we had our lulls and they made their push, because they do some things very well. So again, it was just a product of they played well at times, and then we lost our focus. But overall, it was a good effort by our guys.
Marcus Irwine, monster game on the right side tonight. 17 kills. Just say how his plays affected the guys here and having him back in the lineup.
Yeah, he played well for us. Like you said, 17 kills in 3 sets are pretty good numbers. But I thought Matt Moeller, our setter, did a good job not overusing him. You know, it was a pretty efficient 17 kills, which is good. He didn't make a lot of errors. The one thing I love about Irwine is after the game, the biggest thing he was talking about is his serve and how he struggled with it and wants to be better tomorrow. So I think that just shows the type of guy he is, that, you know, he has a pretty good game and he's happy with the win and everything, but he's talking to me about, hey, what do I need to do with my serve tomorrow? And you know, always wanting to improve on that. So I think that shows, you know, his coachability and his leadership, that he wasn't just satisfied with getting a win. He wanted to get better. And that's, you know, it's a pretty important piece.
You touched on Matt Moeller and his ability not to overuse some key players tonight. He had another consistent game, was named the Canadian Brewhouse Player of the Game, seven digs, 2 kills of his own, and really did run the show for everybody tonight. I mean, he has kind of separated himself as the number one, and just some talk about his play.
Yeah, he's doing, like we've talked about before, he's doing a better job recognizing situations and the type of set he has to make in that situation. You know, as his second year as a starter, you can just tell him becoming more and more comfortable within our offense, and he has a good idea of what he wants to accomplish and how to accomplish those things. That being said, again, there's still some things he needs to improve on. We lost our middle a little bit. Our pipe, same thing. So he knows he needs to make sure to keep those parts of our game involved. But again, his location was very good tonight, and he was able to be deceptive enough to get our outside hitters some one-on-ones, which again, as a setter, you're doing your job. So I was very impressed with his effort tonight.
Okay. Obviously, a pretty smooth night tonight. Coming back tomorrow to play round 2 of this weekend series. What do you say to the boys to get them back up and keep them from being a little bit overconfident?
You know what? It was great. I didn't even need to say much in the team room. They said all the right things. They know that they lost their focus a little bit in that third set, and we got quiet. That's kind of the way. That's when we know things aren't going great for us, is we get a bit quiet. We don't share information. We stop communicating. We did that in the third set, and I'm not sure why that happened, but to be honest, we came in and they identified that, and they were disappointed that they did that. So I think that's just going to be a point for tomorrow, that we need to clean up on some of the things and focus on our execution. Again, knowing that they're going to be better, they're going to watch the film, they're going to make changes. But to be honest, I didn't have to say much. Again, we have some veterans that spoke up and said the things that need to be said. So I think the guys know that as soon as they leave the team room, our focus goes 100% in tomorrow. It's a 3 p.m. game, so it's a quick turnaround for us, and we have to be ready to battle tomorrow again.
Congratulations.